Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the all-random LAGTV Legacy of the Void tournament sponsored by Lootcrate, G2A, and JORD Wood Watches. Camper Nitro.
Oh,
yeah. Well, sometimes you just gotta roll with the retards, what you gotta do.
Uh-oh, Camper got Terran again, but this time Nitro is not maining his Terran.
And he's the shitty Protoss.
He's got the Protoss here.
The plague.
This is, he said, oh god, he knows he's up against Terran. The good thing, though, for Nitro, he understands Terran. If you understand the race that you're up against, it makes it a hell of a lot easier. He is also seeing a second SCV going up there. That's going to be giving off some red flags. Is there going to be a proxy Rax going to be chucked down right here to get some fast Reapers up into the base? Is he going to do a proxy factory instead and get some fast Widow Mines to go into the base? The question is, did Nitro see that second SCV? Was he paying attention to the map? Something tells me factory, it's a barracks.
Well, something told you factory, but it's a barracks.
It's a barracks.
It's a barracks.
Wow, he's even getting a Marine here. Very, very confused on exactly what Camper is doing. His orbital command is now down. This is game number 2 in case you guys are just tuning in here on the stream. We got a proxy pylon. Nitro is up 1-0. Nitro is the underdog here in this matchup. A gold versus a diamond. It just so happens that Camper mains Protoss, and the random draw just did not allow him to get it. This is his second turn in a row. Something tells me he's not feeling overly confident about his macro with Terran, so he's saying, well, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to get aggressive. I'm going to just see if I can end this game quickly. But Nitro with the same plan, actually.
Having the same plan. The game plans are identical. It's just that, we're going to find out. They're both off-racing. I just feel like if you're off-racing with Protoss, the early rush versus an unexperienced Terran is probably going to be stronger than the unexperienced Terran.
Well, here's the bad news for Nitro. He's not going to have a whole lot back here. Yes, there's overcharge, but the mothership core has been nerfed. It takes 50 energy, and yes, he's getting the mothership core out now. He maybe be able to get off 2 overcharge. I'm still thinking he's only going to be able to get off 1 by the time he gets over there. Maybe by the time that overcharge is finished, he might have another, enough for a second. But a lot of Marines, and if he pulls SCVs, it could be even worse. He could find himself in a terrible situation. He does have good pylon spread, though. So if he does have enough energy to get off 2 overcharges, he will be okay back here and up front. It'll buy him enough time. But unfortunately, he's taking the mothership core all the way down here. He's going to put a pylon in this base. He's going to just get super aggressive. 2 Reapers are going to get in here. He's going to be forced to take this mothership core back, which actually might help him here. If these Reapers didn't come up, and this mothership core was all the way down this way, and then he went up with his army, he would have been in a lot worse shape. Now he's going to have the mothership core back here. He's going to be in defensive mode. Sure, he's going to lose some probes, but the core will be here to stop the initial aggression that's coming up. This might have actually hurt him. Even though it looks good, it looks pretty, he's going to buy himself time here. Yeah,
he is. He's buying himself a good amount of time, really. And I don't know, I don't know how... Ultimately, I don't know how Camper is going to be able to
He screwed himself there with those 2 Reapers, honestly.
Yeah, the Reapers were an odd pick. I don't know what he was thinking with them, but at the end of the day, unless Nitro does something real screwy, he's actually put himself ahead.
So there's that second overcharge I was talking about. It's going to buy him a little bit of time. He said, screw this. I know all of his production is up near my base. I'm going to warp in. Nitro at this point just needs to hold. Does he have enough gas? He had enough gas. I don't know why he did all zealots there, but no kiting is being done from
Doesn't
Camper.
matter.
I think he's just given up, or all of his energy was back here worried, and those 2 Reapers tipped off Nitro. If that mothership core went all the way down and then the whole army hit, we would have had a classic base race. Terran would have been able to lift off, and Nitro would have been in some trouble. But those two Reapers tipped him off. Mothership Core came back, and just as I said, he had just enough to get that second overcharge off, bought him enough time for another warp cycle, and that is all she wrote.
That is all she wrote. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get prepped for the next round of games, the semifinals.
Yep.
But before you do, Mr. Black, word on the street is there's an awful lot of dead shit happening right now.
Are we going back to Lootcrate already? Lootcrate. Promo code BOUS, 10% off. What I am going to plug, though, this time around is we're going to give some shine to JORD wood watches.
Dead trees. Made into watches. Brought to you by JORD.
If you guys are watching this on stream, you can scroll to the very bottom, click on the banner, or type in !JORD. If you're watching this on YouTube, there will be a direct link. Just put in your first name, your email address. You can click whatever watch series, it doesn't matter. Your Twitch username, and click submit entry. It'll put you in the running for a $150 gift card. And also, it's 5% off by using that promo code BOUS. They've got all kinds of new series and watches for yourself, for your lady friend. You know, it's Valentine's Day is you'll be a little late for Valentine's Day.
A little late.
But, you know, some late gifts ain't a bad thing. They're very reasonably priced. Free shipping in the U.S. and 5% off by using the promo code BOUS. And we just want to give a big thanks to everybody that's been buying watches because there has actually been a lot of watches sold.
Yeah.
So, and people have been loving it. Haven't heard any bad things. I've gotten tweets. One guy in particular bought 8 watches over the holiday season. 8.
Yeah, he bought it for like the whole family.
Whole family.
He wrapped up the whole family.
The whole family got JORD wood watches. So that's a pretty BOUS gift. We will be right back after this. That was a fast game. Nitro moving on to the semifinals.
Yep.
Camper just really getting unlucky with 2 Terran draws. That Reapers, it just wasn't going his way.
Not
but
his
we're going
day.
to move on to the semifinals. We'll be right back after this.